The 5 Days of Milan Italian, Cinque Giornate di Milano, Cinque Giornate di Milano were a major event in the revolutionary year of 1848 and the start of the First Italian War of Independence. On the 18th of March, a rebellion arose in the city of Milan, and in 5 days of street fighting drove Marshal Radetzky and his Austrian soldiers from the city. Background. In 1848, the Milanese launched an anti-Austrian campaign as early as 1 January. On New Year's Day the Milanese started to boycott gambling and tobacco products, which were government monopolies that brought in over 5 million lire a year. The boycott culminated in a bloody street battle on 3 January, when Austrian soldiers, in batches of 3, were being insulted and pelted with stones by an angry crowd. The soldiers then gathered together in groups of a dozen and charged the crowd with swords and bayonets, killing 5 and wounding another 59. Radetzky confined his troops to barracks for 5 days. The protests were over, but 2 months later, when news reached Milan of the uprising in Vienna and the fall of Metternich, the Milanese took to the streets again, on the 18th of March. History. Almost simultaneous with the popular uprisings of 1848 in the Kingdom of Lombardy-Venetia, on the 18th of March of that year, the city of Milan also rose. This was the first evidence of how effective popular initiative, guided by those in the Risorgimento, was able to influence Charles Albert of Sardinia. The Austrian garrison at Milan was well equipped and commanded by an experienced general, Joseph Radetzky von Raditz, who despite being over 80 years old, was energetic and rigid. Radetzky had no intention of yielding to the uprising. However, the whole city fought throughout the streets, raising barricades, firing from windows and roofs, and urging the rural population to join them. The populace was backed by the archbishop and at least 100 priests joined in the fighting against the Austrians. A bust of Pope Pius IX was even hoisted onto the barricades. A provisional government of Milan was formed and presided over by the Podesta, Gabriele Casati and a council of war under Carlo Cattaneo. The Martinet, orphanage children, worked as message runners to all parts of the town. Radetzky saw the difficulty of resisting under siege in the city center, but while afraid of being attacked by the Piedmontese army and peasants from the countryside, he preferred to withdraw. On the evening of the 22nd of March, the Austrians withdrew towards the Quadrilatero, the fortified zone made up of the 4 cities of Verona, Legnago, Mantua and Peschiera del Garda, taking with them several hostages arrested at the start of the uprising. Meanwhile, the rest of Lombard and Venetic territory was free. In memory of these days, the official newspaper of the temporary government was called simply Il 22 Marzo, the 22nd of March, which began publication on the 26th of March at the Palazzo Marino under the direction of Carlo Tenca. A monument to the uprising by the sculptor Giuseppe Grandi was built at what is now Porta Vittoria. Sources. See also: Luisa Battistati, Carlo Cattaneo, Enrico Dandolo, Luciano Manara, Emilio Morosini, Guerra Regia e Guerra di Popolo. Bibliography. Olivari, Stefano and Giulia Brasca 2015. Milan 360 Degrees, a metropolis to discover, among art, culture, technology and fashion. Oliservice Multimedia. pp. 9-11. In Italian Piero Pieri, Storia Militare del Risorgimento, Volume 1 and 2, Einaudi, Torino, 1962. In Italian Carlo Cattaneo, Dell'insurrezione di Milano nel 1848 e della successiva guerra, e text liber Progetto Manuzio. In Italian Antonio Scarati, Una storia romantica, Romanzo Bompiani, 2007. In Italian Elena Fontanella, A cura di Giovanni Ribelli del 48. Memory del Risorgimento Lombardo, Firenze, Fratelli Alinari, 2011. ISBN 978-88-95849-14-0. Testi di Aldo A. Mola, Giancarlo Laccan, Roberto Loro, Maurizio Griffo, Agostino Giovanoli, Cecilia do Novelli, Romano Braccolini, Carlo Cattaneo, Johnny Oliva, Emanuele Bettini, Matteo Sanfilippo, Giuseppe Paletta, Franco della Peruta, Fulvio Piran, Gabriella Bonacci, Anna Maria Izzastia, Elena Fontanella, Andrea Vento, Vittorio Nicilo, Giorgio Cosmacini, Roberto Guerri, Lucia Romaniello, Giuseppe Garibaldi, Gian Paolo Capredini, Gian Mario Benzing, Roberto Casanelli. External links. In Italian, Liceo Berchet di Milano, a more detailed account of the 5 days. In Italian, Monument to the Cinque Giornate di Milano,